Supposedly. What's going on here? Of decapitation without your head. This is Steve of the upcoming feature film Arbor Day, and I'm joined by these nerds.
A number one nerd, Terrible Troy.
Number 2 nerd, Tara Hutchison.
Number 3 nerd, Justin B-Heading.
Good to have you all here. Nasty Neal couldn't make it, but he'll be back next week, from what I understand. Jojo, the safety squatch, was going to be here tonight, but he doesn't exist. So he's.
That's what I found out about the Foo Yeti. Like, I thought for sure he would make the scene, but.
Well, you're in luck because I'm hunting the Yeti of Cape Cod down.
Good job.
You look like a man that can swing some chucks there, Steve.
Yeah, you can really nun those chucks.
I know.
Well, Steve, if you haven't seen Neal, tell him that he owes me money.
That's it.
I wouldn't trust that bum. I hired him to direct the movie about my life, so I'm putting a lot of trust in this guy. We'll find out. I want him to keep it as real as possible.
Yep.
I hear you.
But tonight we are here to talk about cryptids.
Deeds.
Cryptid films, cryptid in reality, whatever comes up.
All things cryptid.
So some of our friends on the Without Your Head page, they say they have real cryptid stories. We're going to send them a link, see if they call in, including Madman himself, Paul Ehlers, from the 1980 slasher classic Madman.
Nice. Oh, that'll be tremendous.
He has a story?
Yeah, he's saying he's got a story.
Oh, hell yeah.
A real story. And he says it does not involve Madman Mars.
Oh.
So we'll find
That's
that
pretty
out.
cool.
Yeah. Can't wait to hear it.
That's cool.
So, Tara, from what I understand, you have a real story that you would like to share. Do you want to start with that, or do you want to save that for later in the episode?
Well, I could start with it, but first, dost thou have any creepy music we could play over my story?
Oh, wow. That's a good idea.
Must have
spooky
drama.
tunes sound pretty awesome.
Spooky.
Come on, Steve. Get with it.
It's not my show here to run, pal. I don't know where this nasty Neal
we believe in you, Steve.
Yep, you could do it.
Yeah, Steve.
I'm not the technical guy.
All right.
If you can master nunchucks, you can master this.
Yeah.
We'll work on that
Troy
here momentarily.
He got spooked.
Yeah, he just wasn't ready for it. He's just like, no, I'm out of here.
He already got scared and was all no.
Frozen? Okay. Wow, Troy went completely white. I think he's stuck in the snow. Yeah, he was. I heard a Yeti was over on his parts. Maybe the Yeti got him because it was a whiteout.
The Yeti was insulted.
The Yeti took him out. It was a hit.
The Yeti took him out.
I think we should save your story for a little bit later in the show, Sarah.
Yeah? Okay.
I think we should lead up to it. I think we should. We're going to start with our movies. We each have a top 5 list. Bowles was going to be here, the man behind Shark Squatch, but he's on secret Shark Squatch business, so he could not make it.
Hell yeah!
So let's start with number 5. We each have our top 5 list, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Or maybe we don't. I don't know. All right. First of all, before we get to the list, what do you think defines a cryptid as far as film goes?
Justin, you can go first.
Honestly, cryptids is something that I never really had looked into much until recently. So from what I can gather, it's something that's actually said to have existed, something unusual, a mix of a couple of different things in the cryptozoology realm, but that's about as much as I can say about cryptids, because it's not something I had heard about cryptids for years, but never took the time to look into it. So that's kind of the most basic definition I can give for it. And as far as movies, just fitting that, something that could exist.
Do you have a definition, Tara?
Yeah, I guess cryptid's something that people say is real, and there's a lot of witnesses to it, but then a lot of other people say is not real, and then it's imagined. But there's a lot of like shared eyewitness accounts of the same description of something, so it becomes a thing.
Mm-hmm. See, I don't believe that cryptids are supernatural. Where I still think they're in the realm of an animal or something, or just something that's not been discovered yet. You know, when you have like Bigfoot, Loch Ness, not necessarily like vampires. I would call supernatural, not cryptid.
Almost like a missing link.
Yeah. So under that definition, there's a lot of different monster movies you could put in these movies. So I don't really have a clear definition myself, but I tried to include what I would consider cryptids, because you really could put just pretty much anything that's got a monster in it. You know what I mean?
Very true. That's kind of what my list is, more or less.
That's totally fine.
Monster movies?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Conrad says they're all cryptids.
I guess so,
we have several people complimenting you on the makeup tonight.
Thank you. That's very
cool. Badass.
Look at this. This is our number 1 cryptid right here, Tara.
Woo. Always killing it with the makeup too.
Yeah. You're putting us all to shame. I will put a picture of Troy's makeup later on the group, or maybe I'll flash it up here on the show, because it looked amazing, but he got too hot.
Well, he became too hot to trot.
Exactly. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. That's
too cold to hold. I've never heard that one before.
All right. Let's see here. I'm trying to get a hold of Troy to see. So here was.
There it is.
Oh, that's cool.
It looks just like Troy.
It does.
Troy is a cryptid.
The Yeti will be in the upcoming short film, Steve and the Other Guys Hunt the Yeti.
Sounds like a band.
It's a prelude to Arbor Day. Welcome back. Welcome back.
We thought the Yeti got you.
Yeah. It almost did. You just can't trust the Yeti.
Shit. Shame you don't have meatloaf to catch them.
Troy, do you have a definition of a cryptid movie, as far as like what defines a cryptid movie?
You know, I kind of debated this one because we were talking about it the other day, and like, you know, really, I guess anything that isn't created by either man or like an accident could be a cryptid, I suppose, as long as it's like a thing of nature. But I don't know. I think we should probably stick with more of a folk tale, folklore kind of thing.
I know some of the ones that Justin picked, I completely agree with. I think that they work. So,
Hell
but
yeah.
everyone has their own definition. So,
Hmm.
let's start with number 5, Tara. We're gonna start with you. We're gonna put you on the spot.
Boom,
Number
boom, boom,
5.
boom.
Yeah.
Okay. My number 5 cryptid film. I don't know if it's considered cryptid, but it's like there's a lot of lore, around creepy things in the woods and creepy cryptid witches in the woods. So I'm gonna go with Blair Witch.
Nice.
Oh, interesting. All right.
Can't go wrong with Blair Witch.
It's definitely because there is the legend element there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Explain what you like about the movie.
I guess I like how they would find like little sticks in the trees, bound together, and you never really see it. And it's just like you don't know if it's human or not. You don't know if it's supernatural or not. It's just something out there in the woods. And I think that's a cryptid where it's like we don't know what it is, but stay away from it kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
And Blair Witch is kind of like that. So
Yeah, I agree. And did
That
you
sounds
see
like good sense anyway?
Did you
Yeah.
see the Blair Witch when it first came out?
no, I probably saw
Really?
it for the first time like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Well, there go. Yeah, the Nasty Neal guy. He always has this. His thought is that it's a hard movie to be into if you didn't see it when it first came out, when you were like caught up in all like the early internet like buzz about the movie. Is it real? Is it not real? And then to watch it later on after, if you're not caught up in that, and you've also seen other found footage movies, does it still hold up? And apparently it does for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like it's a creepy concept,
Oh, yeah.
something existing out there like that.
I just watched it again a couple years ago, and I think I liked it just as much as I did when I first saw it.
Mm.
And go on, Justin.
Oh, I was just going to say, Steve, in regards to what you said, I first saw it actually 10 years ago for the first time. And kind of like what you said, not seeing it in the middle of the hype after all these found footage movies had come out, I was much more cynical about it. And so when I first saw it, I actually was kind of very hard on it. But it was one of those things that as I kind of let it sit with me and really think about it, I started to appreciate what it did at the time, and especially considering its history, and everything.
Super
And then on
influential.
repeat viewings, it's grown on me
Yeah.
a lot.
I also think, depending if you were a person that went out, like if you hung outside a lot, like I did a lot. I think Troy did. And so I think that, so if you were a kid that grew up like just playing the internet, I don't know if the movie is effective, as if like, if you were someone who hung outside and were, out in the woods all the time.
That's a good point. Yeah, if you've never frolicked through the woods as the sun was setting and heard weird noises,
Yeah.
that doesn't seem that scary,
It looks
Seems
like you
like-
just got out of some frolic in the woods.
I did.
She's getting ready to live deliciously.
Wow, look at those nunchucks.
If I had more room here, I'd show you how I can handle these.
You're gonna find the Blair Witch and kick her ass.
That's it.
That's all that
Number
you need to do.
exactly. I'm gonna take down the Blair Witch right after I hunt the Yeti.
Stick the nunchucks up his ass.
There's a lot of stuff going on in those woods around here, from what I understand. My number 5 is a terrible film,
Huh.
but I love it, and that is Beyond Loch Ness.
Nice.
It's a sci-fi original film, and it's about the Loch Ness monster, and it travels under the ocean from Scotland to the United States, and it has babies in a lake.
Of course.
And then the baby,
As one would.
Yeah.
it's more about the babies like running around in the woods, the Loch Ness babies. But it's so preposterous. But there's one of my favorite scenes is in Beyond Loch Ness, and when you first see the Loch Ness, he comes out of the water. There's a fisherman, and Nessie bites off both his hands, and he's just standing there with two stumps, going screaming, and it's fantastic. It's not good. Don't get me wrong. If you watch it, you're like, this Steve guy, never have him on again. He's got terrible taste in films. I get it. It's terrible, but it's very, very entertaining. So number 5, Beyond Loch Ness.
Nice choice.
I'm gonna watch that. That sounds like a good Sunday nap movie.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. Number 5, Justin.
So my number 5, and full disclosure, going along with the fact that I had not really an understanding of the concept of cryptids, there's also so few cryptid movies that I actually saw. Now, having said that, I do have a top 5, and some of these might be skirting the line, but my number 5 is a Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Can't ask for a better movie.
Right? Now this is one that I looked up to verify, and online it was said that the gill man is not considered a cryptid. But the more I look into it, it's like cryptids to me kind of goes back to what Steve and I said earlier, that there's kind of a missing link element to it, and the gill man is a missing link. And I feel like cryptids are also somewhat human in some cases, or just a mix of something else. And not to mention, for something that's, it's supposed that people would have seen these cryptids, I feel like the gill man is something that there's been stories of people having seen humanoid fishmen.
I honestly think it's a perfect example of a cryptid movie,
Yeah,
even if the cryptid doesn't exist outside of the Creature from the Black Lagoon, because in that movie, in that world, it is a cryptid because it's in this area, it's protecting its land, it's the classic cryptid.
No, very
even
much
if it's not based on reality, or based on a legend. You know what I mean?
No, definitely. And I will also say, I am very happy that I had the opportunity to see it in 3D last year when they were showing it through a Regal program that they were doing, like 31 screens on screen, and they were showing Creature from the Black Lagoon in 3D.
Oh, awesome.
I didn't even know they did that.
Yeah,
so much fun in 3D.
It is.
Last Halloween, Nasty Neal, he goes to this 12-hour horror movie marathon, and one of the headliners was Creature from the Black Lagoon in 3D, and they had a Creature from the Black Lagoon pinball machine out in the lobby, and
too cool.
if I would have been there, I would have beat it on a quarter.
You good at pinball?
I'm the best.
They have a lot of pinball machine like arcades around here, and I've played the Creature from the Black Lagoon one a couple times.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
I have not played it. I'm kind of jealous.
But I'm always weird because I see
Poser McGee over here.
I know. See, Steve would have beaten it on a quarter, even though it was $1 to play.
Got to know how to kick it.
Exactly.
I
What were you
always
saying,
Like the
Sarah?
pawns.
I always wanted the girl to get together with the Black Lagoon thing.
Yeah, well, that you get your wish with in the Shape of
Water.
Water.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, I love that movie.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That if I could throw a night out here in the future, I think creature women's sex night.
Ooh, there you go.
What species fall under that?
Yeah. The one when the alien queen gets it on with Ripley.
Oh,
You got
That was
Galaxy of
disturbing.
Terror.
Oh, yeah.
This is right up Steve's alley.
Steve likes the alien human interbreeding.
That's a Tuesday night for Steve.
Humanoids from the deep.
Oh yeah, there you go. Then you got a bunch of creatures from the Black Lagoon
Yeah,
Like-
exactly.
making whoopee.
Were you finished, Justin? I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're all good. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had. Creature from Black Lagoon. Classic.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, if my mind had been going in that direction, like my list would be very different. And I got to think creature would probably be number one.
And I will say, Creature on any other list would not have been number 5. It would have been much higher. But
Right.
in regards to this, I feel like, yeah, it fits closer to the bottom as far as cryptids go.
All right. Well, my number 5, much like Steve's, is a made for sci-fi movie. And it's not quite as good as The Creature from the Black Lagoon or The Creature Walks Among Us or any movie with creature in the title. And it's Chupacabra versus the Alamo,
Wow.
What?
What?
which
the-
is the best Eric Estrada Chupacabra Alamo movie ever made.
Jesus.
I'll throw it out there. I'll fight on this one.
I found out what this terrible in your name means. It means your taste
Exactly.
in movies.
Yes.
What happens in it?
They have a big fight with chupacabras in the Alamo, so at least there's no false advertising.
That sounds cool. I'd watch
It's
that.
awesome. It's got really bad special effects. It's almost all CG, and the chupacabras are kind of cute, like goat looking critters.
Aww.
I need to check this out. I mean, I've
And
actually
Eric
not seen
Estrada
this one.
has, like, I think the biggest dentures I've ever seen on a human being.
Wow.
The
Okay,
biggest-
when you
like-
said,
They're
when you
like
said
double
big, that's not what I thought you were
Busey's.
going with.
They're like double
Dentures?
Busey's. They're crazy. Well, his teeth, maybe they are his teeth, and he just hit them with gamma rays or something. But he got some big teeth in this movie.
You know, or Troy, when you said Eric Estrada's big,
Oh,
dentures was not the first thing I thought
all
of.
right, that wasn't.
Tara looks friendly. I am friendly. See, I have a dog.
Yeah. They're the local friendly cryptid.
She'll
Yeah,
walk
I'm
you
just-
through the forest. It's all good.
Yeah, I might eat your foot. That's
Yeah.
fine.
That's the price you gotta pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my number 5, and
I love it. All right.
it's a fun one. I wouldn't say it's a
Nice.
great one, but it's a fun one.
All right. Number 4.
For moi.
Yes, number 4.
Sorry,
for
my
you,
dog's
Tara.
barking. I would say number 4. I thought the Mothman was really scary.
The Mothman Prophecies, or is it a
Oh,
completely
okay.
different movie?
Just what was the one with Richard Gere?
The
Mothman Prophecies.
Yeah, for some reason that movie was like very unnerving.
I still need to see it to this day.
Yeah, like the only part that made me laugh though is when he was talking to it on the phone and he like hid the thing in his shoe and he was like, "Fine, if you're watching, where's this?" And it kind of had like a Stitch voice from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh,
It's all-
did it? I don't.
Yeah, it's all
remember this
in your
movie.
shoe. And it's like, why would the Mothman have a Stitch voice? You know, like that's kind of funny. But the rest of it was kind of unnerving, you know? So yeah,
that's
that's
pretty wild.
my number 4 because it's a cryptid. It was kind of creepy. Well, I don't know why the Mothman was creepy because he predicted like disasters. So I don't know what it is, but all the stories about Mothman that people have told are just so strange. Like, what the hell is it that people are seeing?
I'm gonna try to let's see here. There was an actress in this movie that was made last year, Our Man Funk, and one of the actresses wears a shirt that says, "I sucked the Mothman's dick." And apparently this is like a shirt you can buy when you go to Mount Pleasant, which is where the Mothman supposedly-
Nice.
Specifically to Mount Pleasant.
Is that where Incher got his picture taken with the
Yeah,
with
with
the
Mothman.
statue? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And that's where he sucked the Mothman's dick too.
Exactly. Yep.
Ah,
Is that where Richard Gere stuck the Mothman up his ass?
Yeah. That's why there's no more sightings.
I didn't expect that from Justin. Yeah. You start with a gerbil. Eventually, you get desensitized. You work your way up to the Mothman.
It's a journey, man.
And the Mothman's never surprised. You know, he sees everything coming. So
exactly.
He's like, yeah, I knew.
He sees everything coming.
Exactly.
Whoa! Damn. I don't know if I can find that picture or not. Maybe she doesn't want me to show it either. I don't know. What's a public photo? Oh, she's wearing the shirt. So.
Oh, look, you got your kitty, and I have a Tweak.
Aww. We both got our
Tweak.
We got our cryptids.
Tweak is kind of like a cat, though. Like, this isn't a dog.
Look at Tweak.
Aww. Does
She's
look
so
like
weird.
does look like a kitty.
Look at her.
Aww.
Oh, she looks so
she's
shamed.
beautiful. And
You've
Sam,
got a lot of people thinking this is like some kind of satanic thing going on here. In
Yeah, we're all showing the sacrifices.
Which I gotta say, on that note, I can't wait for September because Twin Temple's coming to my area, and I'm going to see them.
What?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Who are they?
Sunflower Dragon and I are going to be going to the Satanic Temple in November.
Oh.
I've never been to a satanic temple.
Nor have I.
The Satanic Temple.
Yeah.
I've never been there either, so it'll be the first time for. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Right. Yeah.
And and I'm sorry, Terry. You asked about who Twin Temple was?
Yeah.
They're it's a husband and wife duo. They do satanic doo-wop.
What?
Yeah.
Satanic doo-wop.
Yeah.
Satanic doo-wop?
Yeah. It's wild. Like they have songs like their first album. I gotta see if I can dig it up, but basically they do 50s style music with lyrics having to do with Satanism. It's crazy. Oh yeah.
Oh, very cool.
When did they come out?
This I can't see the year on here, but sometime within the early 2020s. And they're doing a concert tour right now where they're headlining for a lot of bands. They got controversial for a minute. Well, not controversial, but they were controversial to one of the people that they were performing with because he did not much care for their satanic imagery, and so kicked him off his tour.
Oh wow!
Damn.
But then
that's just silly.
But then they got picked back up by Jack White.
Nice, awesome.
Oh, that was them.
That's an upgrade.
That was them.
Oh yeah, I remember this now. Yeah. Great. That sounds awesome then.
Yep.
Sure. But anyway, sorry to go off on that tangent.
No, that's great.
That's okay.
I'm just sending the link over to Paul Ellers, who might be joining us.
Nice.
To tell us a story here. So here is the shirt I'm talking about, and she played one of the punks. Nasty Neal plays a Truett, the drug lord in the movie, and one of the punks. This is one of the actresses.
Oh, nice.
So there's her shirt.
Oh yeah, I kind of love that shirt.
Yeah, I sucked the Mothman's dick in Mount Pleasant, West Virginia. So. That shirt is not in the movie, though. The shirt is not.
Damn.
As far as I know.
All right, Tweet. Go about your day.
All right. Number 4.
Oh, Cryptids. Sorry, I just get like bursts of energy and have to yell. Whose turn is it?
It's mine.
Your
Number
turn.
4.
Is it your number 2 or your
Whoa,
4?
we're just skipping right to 2.
I lost track. Tweet
Really?
distracted me with her cuteness.
You're like, fuck this guy's stuff after Beyond Loch Ness. Let's just get to 2.
Let's do everyone else's bottom 4 and then his just bottom 2.
Put them up. Number 4, Troll Hunter.
Oh, can't go wrong with that. Troll Hunter's the balls.
Troll Hunter's amazing movie. I think it fits into Cryptid. They're hunting the troll. This was
Troll!
Did they have sex with the troll?
They do. Well, I think things would go bad because the troll's like hundreds of feet tall.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
I think they would probably be just split asunder. Unless maybe the troll was a female and like the dude could just crawl right up into the troll.
That's possible too.
Yeah,
Like
maybe that's in an upcoming Steve film or something.
What's that thing from Futurama?
What?
When the giant like Amazon women are like raping all the guys.
Oh,
I don't know this one.
Snoo Snoo. That's what it's called.
I don't know this one. But I know what I'm looking up after the show.
Futurama's now on your playlist.
I never did see the sequel to Troll Hunter. That came out like this year, I think.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really hear anything about it, so I assume it wasn't great. I don't know. But the original Troll Hunter, great movie. Kind of just came out of nowhere one day on like Netflix or something. Check it out.
I remember seeing the DVD on the shelves, but still haven't seen it to this day, sadly.
Really?
Oh really? All the
No, it's
various
super fun
trolls are
movie.
so great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to watch that.
It's such a good one.
I've heard good things, so this
It
is
might
on
be
me.
higher up on my list.
Ah, excellent, excellent. All right. Mr. Justin. I almost called you Justin Long.
I mean, hey, I'll take it. And his money.
I have a story about Justin Long.
Oh yeah?
Does it fit the cryptids?
Kinda. I was scared of him.
Just hanging out with the
I
cryptid.
lived in these apartments in LA, and I was like coming out, and I was like, of course, all tired because I hadn't had my coffee yet, and I'm just all, and I just see this guy standing there, and at the time he had like a long beard and long hair, and I thought it was a homeless man, and I like he's just standing there with his hands in his pocket, and I was all, and I like got so scared, and I was all, and looked at him horrified, and then he looked horrified, and then I just looked over my shoulder and like ran away. And then someone was like, that was Justin Long. I was like, I thought it was a creepy homeless guy.
Could be
Or
both.
Justin Long.
Yeah.
Anyways. Ooh, I like this music.
All right.
Great.
I'll turn it back on here. All right. Number 4, Justin.
So my number 4 is also a bad movie.
Oh.
It's a Spanish horror movie called Night of the Howling Beast.
Nice.
A 70s Spanish horror movie. It's a werewolf movie. The main monster is not the cryptid. The cryptid is it's all about this search for the Yeti, and the main character gets turned into a werewolf in the process. And basically out of nowhere at the end of the movie, the Yeti pops up because they're in the Himalayas.
Okay.
And the Yeti is trying to walk away with his girlfriend, and it ends with the werewolf and the Yeti fighting.
Over the love of the woman?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, I can.
Oh, now I want to see this
Oh,
one.
Yeah,
Is that the 1975 one?
it is. That's the one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's right at the very end of the movie. The Yeti just pops out of nowhere, and it's just like just walking out with the girl in his arms, and it's just like, okay. And then they start fighting, and then yeah, that leads, of course, into the end of the movie. I'm not going to say who wins. You guys can find that out for yourself. But yeah, so that's how this ended up on the Cryptids list.
Wow. All right. I'm intrigued by this
Yeah,
movie.
I definitely want to see that one now.
Which this movie was also a video nasty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was on the video nasties list for one scene where a woman gets the back of her skin. Yeah, the skin on her back flayed.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that part of the sex scene with the Yeti?
Of course.
The Yeti's really kinky.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
The Yeti is kinky. Oh. Why? Who are we on next?
No, terrible Troy.
Oh.
Terrific Troy.
Bum, bum, bana. All right, my next one isn't as bad as my first one, but it's not great either. It's the Abominable Snowman of the Himalayas, which has Peter Cushing in it. Which
Yeah, the Hammer film.
yeah, kind of classes it up a little bit. Still not a great movie though. It's from 1957 or 6 or 55. I don't know. From the 50s anyway.
I've
And
not
it's
seen
got
this
Cushing in it.
Yes,
And it's
gotta be
pretty
good.
dull.
That's sad.
Yeah, yep. But the Yetis are kind of nifty because they have like mind control powers and stuff. They're very
The Yetis do?
unusual. Yeah, they're very weird and unusual. I wish it was a better movie though. It had the vibe of being a better movie, but after about an hour into it, and you're like, wow, there's nothing going on in this movie.
And and I'm not gonna lie, that's one of those Hammer films that I never got around to. For one, it just never interested me, and two, what also didn't help the lack of interest is it's a Hammer film in black and white,
Yeah.
and those just never feel right to me when they're in
No.
black and white.
No, because they had such vibrant colors, like the old
Yeah.
Draculas and Frankensteins and stuff. Half the fun was like all the crazy cool colors.
Yeah.
No, yeah, the vibrant sets and everything. It's just
Yep. Yeah, and this one's with like a bunch of snow and caves and yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
said bunch of weirdos.
Actually, the more I think about it, screw
Thank
this movie.
you.
Don't go see it.
Damn.
Go see a better movie.
Damn.
Go see Meatloaf's one, To Catch a Yeti.
What?
Is that a real movie?
Yeti?
Yeah, it's insane too. It's from like
it's a TV movie. Yeah,
yeah, yep.
All right.
What?
It's kind of goofy, kind of funny, and it's got
watch
Meatloaf in it, which
I like
Yeah.
Meatloaf.
Yeah. The food or the singer? Actually?
the singer actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
it's it has a little animatronic Yeti.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet,
I just made
sweet.
meatloaf like 2 days ago.
Oh, there
Really?
you go.
Did you make it in the shape of the singer?
I hope so.
I would do anything for love.
She was
That
singing
was-
Paradise by the Dashboard Light while she made that thing.
I would do anything for love was the theme of my prom.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Lucky.
Seems like a weird song for teenagers. But
I guess so.
all right. Well,
Right into hell and back.
are we getting to number 3?
Sure.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Before we get to number 3, I have a question.
Yeah.
What is the best looking? I'm not saying it's the best movie, anything like that. What is the best looking Bigfoot in film or TV?
Harry and the Hendersons.
There you go. Yep.
Hard to beat.
That is
I
so.
haven't seen the movie, but based on the stills, I would agree.
You've never seen Harry and the Hendersons? Wow.
I never got around to it. Yeah.
Wow.
What? It actually is okay. All right.
I would also say JoJo the Safety Squad from Arbor Day coming up.
I'd have to say right up there with it though is the Bigfoot from the $6 Million Man, because it was
Pretty
Andre
good.
the Giant
Yeah.
in a fucking Bigfoot costume,
Andre the Giant. Interesting.
and the toy was great too. They had a great toy.
Yeah, they put out some new ones recently. But in the show, he was like a robot. He was a robot Bigfoot. He wasn't a real Bigfoot.
I think all Bigfoot are robots.
Maybe that.
But
Who
I-
knows? Possibly. Very possible. So, well, you know what? I'm gonna be. I have a weird choice actually for
Okay.
one of the best looking Bigfoots, and that is from the Jack Link's commercials.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
think it's a really
Don't
good
mess with
looking
Sasquatch.
Bigfoot. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What was that movie came out last year? It was about the family of Bigfoot. I really hated it, but it was like maybe a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah, something having to do with Sasquatch. I forget.
Yeah, and they're all like they're stoned. It's like super boring. You're literally just watching the Bigfoot walking around, like living like their life. and then like having sex, like going to the bathroom. Like seriously, that's what the movie is. And then at the end, like and they get stoned, and like they eat mushrooms or whatever. And then at the end though, like they start getting killed, and you feel bad. But it's like the whole setup is just kind of nonsensical for like an hour, 20 minutes, and then at the end it just makes you feel bad. So it's kind of a strange film.
I don't think I've ever seen that one. What was that one called?
Forget the name of it.
Wasn't Jesse Eisenberg one of the Sasquatches?
Yeah. I was really looking forward to it at the time.
Treacherous Trista also talked to me about it, and she was not a fan.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, when it came out, and we both were talking about
Of what?
I forget. I gotta look this up.
What?
I can't just be like. It was like a Sasquatch movie.
Like Summer Sasquatch, Sunshine Sasquatch.
Oh, I think it might have been something about sunshine. Sasquatch Sunset.
Oh, okay. Now, in the Jack Link Sasquatch ads, wasn't that Brian Steele?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so he's always so great anyway.
Yeah.
One of our favorite creature actors.
Does Toxic Avenger count as a Yeti? I would say no.
No.
Good though.
I don't think
good,
he's
though.
yeah.
I'm a fan.
Not to be exclusionary to.
I don't see a lot of Yeti in the Toxic Avenger. All right. Number 3.
Who's number 3?
I believe that's Sarah.
Tara.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3. I'm going to go with I'm sorry if I talk about this film all the time. Oh, thank you, Combat Craft. That's very nice of you. Thank you.
Hit the like button and
I'm glad
subscribe.
you don't think I'm creepy because it's really just makeup. I'm not actually crazy.
I thought this was you natural without the makeup.
I can creep up pretty good, but
don't give any of her secrets away.
Most of the time I'm eating caffeinated chocolate, which I discovered recently, and holding Tweak. But anyways,
real quick though, real important. Hit the like button, subscribe, and join us live every Thursday night. Sometimes we pop up, other times. A lot of new people here, so you can see all of us every Thursday night. And Justin, you can see every once in a while.
Yeah,
like a special treat.
We love having Justin on. You're such a chill guy.
Yeah, you can.
I appreciate it.
Every Thursday.
Victoria was talking about how cool she thought your collection was.
Nice.
How you just could
yeah.
pull stuff out of nowhere, and you're like, "Oh, I have this." Just like the coolest shit. It's so cool.
I appreciate that. Tell her I said thank you.
I will tell her. My number 3 is. I forgot it already. I gotta look at my list. I got distracted by you guys. 2025 Wolfman.
Nice.
That movie's so scary.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I feel bad. I haven't seen it either. You're a big fan, and you've been promoting it here for a while.
And I believe in like the cryptid, like the dog man, So that is particularly terrifying to me. I'm very open-minded, so it's like, I don't know, why are there so many stories about people seeing like wolf things? Dakota, right? Thank you. My evening's good. I think evening's going good. How's yours? But like, I'm obsessed with stories about that, and there's so many stories. So that one scares me, and that's my number 3.
Nice. All right.
Right on.
So before I get to my number 3, I found these for all of us.
Oh,
So Troy and I kind of
Oh
share.
boy.
Them. These are the cryptids of each of our states.
oh,
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
So the cryptids of Arizona, which is where Tara is. I'm not going to give her home address here, but the Aswang. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it. The Aswang. I should look these up. You want me to look these up as we go over them?
Might
Have you
as
ever
well.
heard of the Aswang?
I like the Bobo, though. I want a Bobo.
An Aswang is a shape-shifting monster-like creature from Philippine folklore
Oh,
that
okay.
combines the terrifying traits of vampires, ghouls, witches, and werewolves.
Yeah, ooh.
How'd they get into Arizona?
I know you'd think like if they'd be more of a watery kind of thing.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of this Bobo? Have you ever run into the Bobo, Tara?
No. I haven't. I've never heard of it. Oh, I've heard people tell stories of weird things, but never anything like. Wait, let me see the Bobo. I don't know. Maybe that's what I saw.
There's no known. Let's see. Bobo. The Old Man of Monterey. Bobo is a legendary marine cryptid reported by fishermen in Monterey Beach, California. Why is it listed in Arizona? Chupacabra, I think we know. The jackalope. That's a
Jackalope's a cool thing, yeah.
Oh,
Aren't jackalopes cute?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah,
adorable.
I bet
We just
jackalope.
saw a skull of one in Dartmouth.
Oh yeah, there's like a witch store in the Dartmouth
Mhm.
Mall. It's pretty cool. The Mongolian monster. What's that one? The Olitician looks like a bat.
Oh, I dig that thing.
The rake. It needs a better name than the rake.
Yeah, you're not
Terrified of
kidding.
the rake.
Yeah.
I
The
believe in the
reptoid.
rake. Is that bad?
No, I like it. The Skinwalker is cool. Skinfin.
The skin fin.
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of cool too.
Yeah.
I want to rub
Trolls.
its tummy.
I like that you got the Bobo and the Yo-Yo in Arizona.
Bobo and Yo-Yo.
There you go.
Bobo and Yo-Yo.
They might hang out together. You never know.
It sounds like a gang.
Yeah.
It does.
All right, so there we go. Sorry about that.
That's
All
cool.
right.
Yeah. Don't be
No, that was
sorry.
great.
It was neat.
I have one for California and Massachusetts as well. So number 3 is actually Troll Hunter is a great movie too. Number 3, in my opinion, it's the best Bigfoot movie I've seen, and that is Hunting Grounds. It's not super well known. Came out,
Huh.
I don't know,
I'm gonna
8
write that
years
down.
ago maybe, and really well made Bigfoot movie. It starts with like some like creepy hunters in the woods, and then a group of women. So it's kind of like the women are afraid of the guys, and then there's also Bigfoot out there, and they really get into the lore of the Bigfoot, and they're a little different. They've got intelligence. They can actually use like weapons. They can use bows and things, and they make like they're sort of like got some like Native American qualities, like they make like headdresses and stuff. Really cool movie. I would recommend Hunting Grounds, and great gore. A lot of cool kills with the Bigfoots. And there is also some. It looks like they want to do the wild thing with the women. So there's that too. But spoiler, it doesn't. You don't see any of that. It doesn't go down.
Oh.
Just
What do you think is the best horny Bigfoot movie? Is that be the one, Steve?
If you could watch, if you could pick any cryptid to have like a sex scene in a movie, what would it be?
I would pick the rake.
The Rake. All right.
The Rake was pretty rocking.
Yeah. I'm thinking Mothman because they sell that shirt. Mothman
Oh yeah,
must
there
have a
has to
lot
be
of,
something to that.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra. All right. I like
See, I always think back to like there's a great old series of R. Crumb cartoons where the guy falls in love with a Bigfoot woman, and
Really?
yeah, so
Oh
I'm going
yes.
with the female Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about those like zine cartoons?
It was just various Crumb ones from like the 70s. He would every now and then just have like a Bigfoot doing the wild thing with some guy.
Yeah, I saw something like that once when I always like to go to archive.org and look up like weird stuff.
Yeah.
And I saw a cartoon where a guy was like banging a Bigfoot lady, and it was really funny.
It must have been that then. Yeah, if you look up like Crumb, I'm sure it'll be that.
That was silly. Who thinks of that?
So Paul cannot come on tonight, but he will come on in the future and talk about his cryptid experience.
Awesome.
And for people who know, Paul Eller's Madman, and he will also be in Arbor Day. He is the voice of Stumpy.
Ooh. Yay! I can't
Oh
wait.
yeah.
Yes. And thank you,
Jules.
Pepe.
Good man.
Pepe Potits.
Pepe Potita.
It's a Pepe Potita.
Number 3, Justin.
So my number 3 is yet another one that skirts the line. But I saw it on a list of cryptid movies, so I'm like, okay, it'll fill a spot. Louis Teague's Alligator.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah, the movie with the giant alligator from the sewers.
That one's a lot of fun.
It is, and I mean that's another one that's an urban legend. You know, someone drops a baby alligator in the toilet, flushes it, and then it becomes a giant alligator in the sewers.
Oh,
yeah.
So it's still, and it is a fun movie. I do love that movie.
Yeah, that's a really fun movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. I'd like to watch that again.
I'm terrified of sewers.
I just watched a movie. I did an interview for it earlier today. It was it's a new Dracula movie set in modern day, Dracula Night Among Us, and they filmed it in L.A. And so they set it in modern day, and they put Dracula's lair in the sewer, which I thought was interesting. And they actually, when I was watching, I was like, I think they really filmed this in the sewer. And I asked the director, and he did. He said, like, they just went down into the. They didn't get any permits or anything. And I was like, and I asked him, I was like, well, was anything down there? And he did say there was a homeless guy, and there was no lights down there. And the guy, and he just walked out, like he was just in the complete darkness. And walked out. I was like, probably not a good place to film something. Yeah.
So Steve, you do interviews too, just like Neal?
Yeah. Weisenheimer. All right. All right. Did we do? Yeah, we did. Your number 3, Troy.
All right, my number 3 is Sasquatch: A Legend of Bigfoot from 1976. That one.
Wow, you're Nasty Neal's born.
Yep, I haven't seen it in like a million years, but when I was a kid, I always used to love that one. I'd always watch it whenever I get a chance.
Nice.
Aww.
You should watch it every year on Neal's birthday.
We should, yeah. Be like, hey, 50 years of Sasquatch: A Legend of Bigfoot and Nasty Neal.
I don't think I've seen this one. I need to see more cryptid movies.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
it's
before
probably one if I went back to, I probably wouldn't like it as much anyway, and anymore. But a 10-year-old terrible Troy used to like.
Before we get to number 2, I'm going to read a couple of these. Trying to get some of the photos because a lot of people say they have real stories, but they can't come in. So I'll read some of the stuff they said here.
Cool.
Paul Ellers, he does say Let me avoid problem. No, it was not. This event occurred when I was working as a camp counselor in Maine back in 1974. I was 24 years old and had not yet stumbled into the mouth of madness. I could possibly recount the event on Without Your Head, this program right here. I will say this. If anybody gives me any shit, I carry an axe and I'm quite handy with it.
All right.
Seriously, though, I would not mind related. So he's going to come on in the future and tell us his story.
Awesome.
Cool.
I don't think you've met Paul Terry. He's a great guy, Paul Ellers.
I would love to meet him. I want to hear his story.
Whenever you start with that, I always think of Paul Ellery.
Ronnie Angel, wrestler and horror expert actor, says he's got. That's how he says it. It's like that's how horror movies start stories. So hopefully he can call in. Jonathan Edward Smith says he is a cryptid.
Nice.
All right. Let's believe
That's
him.
even better, yeah.
Brandon Paris Sanchez. I had an encounter with an all-white wolf in the winter of 1994 in Vermont.
Ooh.
Cool.
It came to our back door in the middle of the night. I was watching SNL with my dog, who would bark at the slightest movement, but he casually got up and went to the door and was lightly whining. I went over to see what was going on, and the other side of the grass was this gorgeous white wolf just sitting there looking at us. My dog wasn't scared or barking. It felt really fucking weird, but I stood there stunned for a few minutes and then slowly backed away to get my parents. When I got them to come downstairs, the wolf had left. It left footprints in the snow, so it was definitely tangible. But it sure did feel like a supernatural encounter. My parents asked friends of theirs if they ever saw a white wolf in our town, and everyone said no.
Cool.
That's pretty badass. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that too. That's neat.
Haley Hansen says she has several, but she did not say what any of them are. Jason Mitten says he used to stay with a troll in a hotel many times. Even he's being that nasty Neal guy. Geraldine has one. She's gonna try to call in and tell us.
Please do.
Douglas Epp says he's got a story with him and Todd Sheets, filmmaker Todd Sheets in Missouri. I spoke to exorcist James Vivian about them first. He told me about them. It was his theory that we were being invaded by the fourth dimension. When he saw it, was driving Route 1 in California doing the speed limit, whatever it was, 65 to 80, whatever the limit was. This thing he described as the cartoon Tasmanian devil with a long tail. It flew down and looked at him through the window, paced his truck, turned, and it was flat, leading him to believe the fourth dimension story. I thought it looked like a kite with a face and long tail. He did the same thing to me, but was there for a split second, looked at me, and it was gone.
Ooh.
Damn.
It's like a sky stingray.
Bryce Edwards says yes, and he ended up making a documentary about it. Wow. And Ryan says yes, his ex-wife.
That got me. That's funny.
All right. So we're down to 2, Tara.
Number 2. I'm gonna go with that episode of the X-Files. With the parasite thing.
I'm not familiar with the X-Files. I've never watched it.
What?
I think Tara's gonna unfriend me now.
Neal, I don't think I could ever talk to him again.
Good thing
Oh
I'm
my
Steve.
gosh.
Yeah.
It's season 2, episode 2, and it's called The Host. Ever since I was a little kid, that scared the crappiness out of me. And the way they did the makeup of like the parasite thing. Have you seen that episode, Justin?
I'm in the same boat as Neil. I've also
Whoa.
not seen any of, maybe clips of the X-Files at best, and that's about it. Yeah, I know, and it's sad because that came around when I was a kid. You know, it was my generation.
It's really good. It's such a
Yeah,
good
my
show.
mom's a big fan.
I've heard good
Oh,
things.
yeah, there's like this parasite that like gets in people and then they crap it out and then like,
Oh,
it goes
wow.
in the sewers and it grows and then it turns to this like horrific, disgusting thing. And there's like a scene where it goes into a porta potty and it goes inside. And then someone goes on the toilet and it like goes up in the porta potty and like gets them. And like ever since then, I've been terrified to use porta potties because of that X-Files episode. I'm like, oh no, the host is gonna get me.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of porta potties, but I never saw the X-Files.
Yeah.
And as you were talking about that, it made me think of the movie Dreamcatcher.
Yeah.
Yes, very similar. But
Or the
the
lettuce in America lately.
Oh God, I thought of that too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's a good episode. You should watch it. It's really
Yeah.
good.
Great
for sure.
choice. Yeah, it really went out of a. I didn't, that was a good one. It was,
The makeup
not one I-
effects. Let me look it up, and I'm gonna send it to you, Neal, so you could show a
Mhm.
picture of that horrific, disgusting thing in it. Ba, 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 ba.
I got a text that I look cute blonde.
Where can I? How can I send it to you?
You can send it in the private messages here in the down at the bottom.
Can I do it on Facebook?
Yeah. You can do that. Oh, Geraldine's in South America right now, so she can't pop on.
All right, I just sent it on Facebook.
Is she
The
looking
picture-
for a chupacabra?
Yeah, she says she has real experience. All these people have excuses why they can't pop on right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I've actually seen this picture. Yeah, it's super creepy. I'll share it right here. This is very creepy. Give me 1 second. I'm having some
They look like the
technical
thing from
difficulties.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh God, that's right.
It's fun to look creepy. It's funny how freaked out
Mhm.
people get.
Yeah, we had some people in the chat that they
make
thought
up.
were Satanists. Yeah.
It's all the show, folks.
Yeah.
There's no Satan here.
Satan
Only-
is good. Satan is our pal.
Yeah, look at it. That
Ooh,
thing's creepy.
what
Those
the
Oh,
hell
wow.
is that thing? I like a leech man.
I
Yow.
think that's Justin's uncle.
Yeah, it's all it like
Uncle
hides by
Leechy,
Oh,
choice.
I
no,
like
that's just me every morning.
All right.
Like when people go to the bathroom, it like gets your butt.
I was surprised Justin's here. Whoops. Yeah, he was up super early, but I guess I was too.
I mean, on different
you-
sides of the country.
Yeah.
Mm.
Have you seen The Blob? Yeah, I'm a fan.
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually that's
Very
one where I
early,
think
huh?
I think the remake's actually better.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, besides Steve McQueen, the original one, it's fun, but it's pretty goofy.
Thank you, Zignag.
Hit the like button.
Thank you!
Subscribe.
Zignags
Become a member.
everywhere.
Thank you!
And you do look
Sorry.
amazing, Terry. Great job.
Thank you!
You've outdone us all here.
Sure, always kills it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That she
Very
does.
kind, all of you.
My number 2, I think, is the best. There's a lot of them actually out there, surprisingly. And they deal with the Wendigo in different ways. But in my opinion, the best interpretation of the Wendigo
Whoa, your
is
number 2 might be my number 2.
is the movie Antlers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Love this
What
movie. Antlers.
Antlers. Such a
Oh,
great movie. Oh my God.
Very grim, very dark. Came out a few
The
years ago. I
kid in
think it
it's
was
so great.
I think it was my favorite movie that year when it came out. Who's
Which
the
I was
top
gonna
2 or
say,
3?
that's my number 2 as well.
Oh, sweet.
We had the mind meld working.
That's amazing. All 3 of us in number 2, Antlers. So that means, Tara, you got to watch it.
All right, I'll watch it this weekend.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I have
got,
a good feeling you'll love it.
It's got Timothy Plemons in it.
Does it have butts in it?
Whoa.
Or Jeremy
Tara's a big
Plemons,
fan
I'm
of
sorry.
butt
Jeremy
stuff.
Plemons.
Might have Wendigo booty in it.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
No, yeah, that was one of the best movies of that year for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we were
So
doing
good.
the 13s then. I was either my number 1 or 2 that year.
It was definitely high in the 13s for me.
It had to be top 3.
Yeah.
I think there was a few. Well, there a lot of years there's a few movies, but I think every year there's that year there was a couple that I really liked, and I remember Antlers was either number 1 or 2.
Yeah, it might have been the same year as Shape of Water or something crazy.
Hmm.
And it was tough.
No, Shape of Water was 2017.
Oh, okay.
Antlers was
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah, I remember it was right after the pandemic because I went up to Boston. I remember.
Yes.
And I saw it around Halloween because I think I saw it the same weekend I went to the Halloween marathon.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I saw it. I rented it, but it was the same day that I saw that awful Matrix Resurrection.
Oh, yeah.
And I needed something to get the taste out of my mouth. And, well,
You chose well then.
I did. I appreciate that.
Have you seen the new movie out now, Camp Miasma?
I just saw it on Saturday. It was great.
Oh,
okay.
sweet, yeah. I've been really wanting to see it. It's not playing anywhere, but it's still playing in Boston. So I'm going to go up Saturday and see it. I'm going to see that and Colony, which I really would like to see too.
What was great about that was, for me, it was a full house.
Mm-hmm.
And also what helped was it was a largely queer audience because it's a very queer-coded horror movie.
Oh, okay.
And so having that community around made the experience that much better.
Mm-hmm.
I bet.
Yeah, people
Yeah,
are
we
really
were going to go see it this week, but it wasn't playing at our AMC in Dartmouth. We were bummed out.
Let me just double check because seems like it's actually playing more this weekend in Boston than it was the week before. I don't know if maybe it's because sometimes the movies now they actually do better than they keep playing. It was weird though because we saw trailers for it everywhere and posters for it everywhere, but it wasn't playing anywhere.
I had the same thing with my one of my Regals. They had the poster like at least 2-3 weeks before the movie came out, but then I kept trying to find showtimes for that theater. It wasn't showing up, So I ended up seeing it at the Frida Cinema in downtown Santa Ana. They were going to be showing it. And what was great was they were showing it that whole weekend. And by the time I went for the 5 p.m. show on a Saturday, they had already sold 900 tickets that whole weekend.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sweet. Nice.
So, yeah.
At least you got to see it, though. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Our mystery movie Monday was a lot of fun, though.
Oh, yeah, Buddy.
Buddy,
Oh,
when you
I
get a chance to
that.
see it, check it out.
Yeah.
It's insane.
We were so happy. So we went Monday to the Scream Unseen at AMC. So you don't know what movie it's going to be, but it's, it's an unseen horror movie. It's up and out yet. And it was Buddy. And I loved it. So it's, I think it's a movie you got to stay with for the whole movie. Because there might be times you get a little frustrated or something. But by the end, I was like, this is actually a brilliant movie.
That's how I was too, because it was a roller coaster ride. It started out, I was like, wow, I really dig this movie. And then about 20 minutes in, I'm like, okay, I kind of hate this movie. And then another 20 minutes, I'm like, all right, all is forgiven. There's Clint Howard. This movie rules.
Clint Howard's cameo.
The best
so
cameo
friggin'
ever.
amazing.
Yep.
Yeah. Patton Oswalt's the voice of one of the characters.
And
I love it.
And
Yeah, because by the end, I'm like, at first it's like, oh, this is, a silly, like, crazy, fun movie. But by the end, I'm like, oh, there's a lot to this movie. There's a lot of depth in this movie. Makes you think. It's quite disturbing by the end.
mm-hmm.
I would hope so.
Yeah, yes.
This
It's about
music's great.
I am digging this music too.
It's great.
Okay. Here's a quick. I can play a quick trailer for Buddy here. It's only 40 seconds long.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys will love it. It was just crazy good.
And I interviewed just the other day the director Casper Kelly. I will upload that tonight.
Awesome.
Is it the one based off the comic book?
I don't believe it's based on anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know if it is. That's pretty awesome too.
Can any of you guys do a big frown like this?
Whoa. I think I got too much mustache.
Oh, you got it, Justin.
Yeah, it's years of practice.
Oh, that's not nice. Poor Justin's crying all the time.
Don't cry.
36 years of practice.
Twig just wants to take a nap in my arms right now.
Aw.
Aw, that's so sweet.
She keeps pawing at me to lift her up so I can get it.
I wish Sandy would do that.
Did you want anything? Did you want to add anything to Antlers talk, Troy?
No, you guys pretty much summed it up. I just love the movie. There's nothing I'd change about it. I just absolutely tremendous movie.
Jersey Devil.
Jersey Devil. I wish it was a good movie about the Jersey Devil. I don't know of one anyway. It might exist.
I will say a filmmaker did send us a couple trailers of her films that she made, if we would like to play them. They're both fairly short here.
Always down with the trailers.
Skunk Ape.
Oh.
I'm your host, Michelle Mundane. Tonight, we've got something very special for you.
Join us this Saturday night on KMLA Channel 13 for Midnight Madness with thrills, chills, and kills. As we premiere The Scent of a Skunk Ape in Smell-O-Vision. Smell-O-Vision. The first 25 callers that dial 555 KMLA will receive Stinkorama scent cards. That's 555-5652. No purchase necessary.
Let's dance, you overgrown orangutan.
All right, I'm sold.
Yeah,
that's great.
And same.
That could have been the title of it at the end, though. Scent of a Skunk Ape. That's
Scent of a. Yeah, that'd be good. And the other one she sent, same director, Parlangua.
Why won't you tell me who the father is? I swear I don't know.
I got so much around.
Can you describe to me what you see now?
Yes, it was 9 feet tall, it was covered in green, had red glowing eyes, it was a demon.
Oh, fuck!
Hell yeah.
I want to see
Add
that.
me a gator
Yeah.
baby right there.
Yeah,
Come on.
all right. I'm down. Bizarre. Cinema brain damage says. Yeah, I would say
Bizarre.
So. Yeah.
I love people's comments tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So now we are into it. The number one cryptid film. Then we're gonna get.
Did we get Tara's number 2?
Yeah, she started it.
Oh, okay.
It was.
What was it?
It was
X-Files.
X-Files.
Oh, okay.
Is that my number 1 right now?
Is number 1.
Numero
Easy. The Descent.
Whoa!
Oh,
Such a great flick.
I didn't even think about that.
Nope, me
No,
either.
I like that. I like
That
that.
movie
I like
scares
Oh,
the crapness out
It's
of me.
in
great.
every way. Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my god, the part where she's all, what? And it's like behind her.
yeah.
Oh.
Just getting stuck in the cave, crawling through and stuff. Like, yeah, that movie's terrifying.
I think it's definitely cryptids because they're like evolved, weird humanoid people. And I believe in like pale crawlers and the rake and stuff. And I believe that's what it is. So that movie is extremely scary to me.
So when they show it at this theater, the Coolidge, the guy who runs it, Mark, he says that he considers it a vampire movie if you take out all the supernatural elements of a vampire. Like, so they're around at night, they're nocturnal, they hang upside down like bats, they drink blood, they eat human flesh, whatever. I don't necessarily agree, but I think it's an interesting take on it. But either way, I think the movie's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
No, definitely.
That movie.
Yeah. And yeah, claustrophobia. Yeah, I could never be a spelunker.
No.
Hell
That would
no.
not be me.
Oh,
Maniacs.
The Sunflower Dragon's in the chat. She is a scuba diver, and she's gone into a lot of caves underwater.
Ooh.
Sunflower Dragon, you are a lot braver than I am.
Yep, she's a better person than I am.
Yeah. Nope. I'll just stay on my couch and cuddle Tweak. And she goes to sleep.
Number 1 for me. Not necessarily a horror movie, but I put it on here anyway, and that is The Man Who Killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot.
Awesome. I just recently saw that one. I had.
Man, I love.
You had always talked
I
about
still need to
it,
watch
yeah.
it.
I love it with Sam Elliott.
What did
Great.
that
It was, I guess it was 8 years ago because I saw the premiere at Fright Fest, and it's 8 years ago when I first went to Fright Fest. So it was 8 years ago. I guess 8 years ago this week it came out, actually.
Yeah, it was like 2018, 2019, thereabouts.
Yeah. So yeah, I love this movie. Sam Elliott's amazing in it. It's a very somber movie. I think it's about real heroism. So, The Man Who Killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot, and it's a very realistic portrayal of Bigfoot. Kind of a sad portrayal of Bigfoot. He's like an animal version of Bigfoot.
Aw. Poor Bigfoot.
Yeah, very good movie. Great. Not a lot of people talk about it, but I love it. You're number 1, Justin.
So my number 1, going back to how I had seen few cryptid movies and had to write a list to skirt the line, I had to, with the time I had available, which was not much, at least rent one to hopefully make it onto the list. I was grateful that the movie I picked did end up being as good as I had heard over the years and made it to the number 1 list on the list, The Legend of Boggy Creek.
Nice.
What's that about?
It's supposedly based on a true story about this Bigfoot-like creature called the Fouke Monster in the town of Fouke, Texarkana, who basically just starts wandering around the woods of this town and terrorizing the people in it. And it's shot like a documentary. It's presented like a documentary with interviews and such, and a narrator. And yeah, I just love how they present the Bigfoot or the Fouke Monster by just showing very little of him. throughout the entire movie, just like a vague profile in the distance, the arms, the legs, maybe the back of the head, save for one shot where it's an extreme close-up that's there for like maybe 0.3 seconds, and it looks like a gorilla mask. And then I read in the trivia that, you know, someone pointed out, so you do actually see the monster's face for like at least a second, and it's literally a gorilla mask with bugging eyes. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I saw it. I saw it, and it looked about as cheap as it sounded for those 0.3 seconds.
Didn't they make a sequel to that one too?
They did. They made 2 sequels. One was a cash grab called Return to Boggy Creek. Then there was another one actually made by the original director, Charles B. Pierce, Legend of Boggy Creek 2. That was an official sequel. The only one.
That might have been the one that I saw then. I can't remember.
Gotta let the dog out. I'll be right back.
Who let the dogs out?
But no, yeah, I loved Boggy Creek. I had a really good time with it.
Yeah.
I love all the shots of the creek itself, and you know, just the shots of the trees and the songs that they weave into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like what's apparently the Boggy Creek theme song.
I haven't seen that movie in 100 years.
Great pick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Number 1 for Troy.
My number 1, I think, has been mentioned, and it's Troll Hunter, which I love. I just can't get enough of the movie. I just think it's brilliant. And then all the different trolls. You got the 2-headed trolls. You got the big trolls, the huge trolls, and then the fucking-enormous trolls. Just all kinds of good fun trolls going on.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. Years ago, Troy and I were going to do a series, the Giant Hunter.
Yep.
We never did it, but where we were going to hunt giants on Cape Cod. Maybe in the future.
One never knows.
Right. Is when Tara comes back, I have a few questions and then her story. But let's these are some lesser known cryptid trailers I put together here to play.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Let's get these together here. This first one has me in it. And the last one, actually.
In Search of Sasquatch? That was a kick-ass In Search of. With Leonard Nimoy.
Kicking out the jam.
It's time for everybody's favorite, the Truth Serum.
It's Cryptids. It's an anthology movie.
Nice.
It's it's fun film. I'm in the it's like the Hobgoblins of New Jersey or something.
Nice.
The episode.
Where can we see this thing?
I think it's on Tubi, honestly.
Okay.
Shit! I could have watched it.
Yep. Had I known.
Yeah. What's funny?
We might have a new number 1 on our list.
Right.
Damn it! Neal should have told me about that one.
Yeah.
Steve.
Oh, I think we're playing the same trailer again. So what's happening?
Frogman.
Okay. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, it did work. Okay. I had some technical difficulties on that, and we're just showing the same thing. But yeah, Frogman is on my honorable mention. I would really recommend people check out Frogman. The sequel's out now at festivals, and I've heard it's like insane. So the original Frogman is a found footage cryptid
People keep
film.
saying that my Frogman footage is fake, and I'm gonna get proof that the Frogman exists.
Morning, sunshine.
We're in. Let's do this, man.
Do you have something to say about Frogman?
Frogman. That's what put Loveland on the map.
Are you a Frogman fan?
That will bring you.
No?
We're actually making a documentary.
Is he an ancient god? Or is he an ancient alien, maybe? Or is he a big frog trying to get his rocks off?
So, Dallas, do you have anything to say about what you're really trying to accomplish here?
I want the world to know the truth
Okay.
about Frogman.
All right, film in the woods.
What is that?
I saw Frogman as a kid, and what I saw was a real thing.
I think it's time for you folks to head on home.
I know what I saw that day. And I'm gonna get irrefutable proof. The Frogman exists.
Are you getting all this?
Whoa.
That's the slime from the tree. He was here. Go.
Yeah, Frogman.
Woo.
I would
Dug me some
recommend.
Frogman.
Yeah.
Looks fun.
Frogman!
This was an early. Whoa!
Did I scare you?
Sweet. All right, let's show what you did. Let's just show one more. This is like a 1971 Bigfoot movie that I've never seen, and the trailer looks so weird. It's just called Bigfoot.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's what you like in a Bigfoot movie.
It does. It does.
Hello, Sheriff.
We know what Steve likes. in
And,
his
oh yeah.
Oh.
And did you hear what the name of that character was?
No.
Tara.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Dying race.
Tara.
Reproduce more of their own kind.
We can live high on
Oh,
the
wow.
whole.
Hey, John Carradine.
Yep, that's
All I
awesome.
want to do is get my girl back. I got guns and lights out in the car.
Practically subhuman.
Whoa.
Except they still look like animals. How horrible.
Look like a bunch of cousin Eds. I like them.
Bigfoot. Yeah, I want to see this.
I am definitely down with that one.
Yeah. All right. All right. So there we go.
There it is.
So Tara, are you ready for
ready.
your cryptid story? Let me get
Yes!
some music ready here.
Yes, I love telling the story. Can we play the music though?
Been dying to hear.
Here we go.
All right. I'm gonna try to look extra creepy. One summer's night upon 12 years ago, me and Larry were driving on a dark back dirt road around 2 a.m. around Apache Junction, which, as you know, is right by the Superstition Mountains. Have you ever heard of those?
No, I you know what? I think they came up on a show once, but I've never been to them or anything.
Yeah, so there's a lot of like old stories, all dating all the way back to like the Spanish that were traveling through there trying to find gold, where in the mountains they would find like people's hands and heads and the gold untouched and their donkeys are dead. And the Apaches who live by there have lots of legends of like the little people living under the mountains. So I was familiar with some of the lore around it, but I never believed it, to be honest with you. I was like, whatever, it's just legends. So one night, we're like driving. And we were just like having a conversation. We had just like this old shitty Saturn, you know, like one of those green ones. Yeah. And all we had was our headlights, and there's just like dirt on either side, like dirt fields. Well, we're driving, and I see something like crawl into the road, and I thought it was like a coyote or like a cat or something. So I'm just like, I just like gasp, you know? Like, you know, your first reaction when you think you're gonna hit like an innocent animal.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And so I stop the car, and then the thing crawls in the road and then stands up and walks into the road, like right in front of the car, like not far, like 5 feet in front of the goddamn car. And it stands up. And I shit you not. It was like, let me describe this thing for you. It was like approximately, I would say, 4 feet tall.
Whoa.
It was all black, no facial features, no hair. It was like really skinny, like inhumanly skinny, like just noodle arms, noodle body. And it was like so black that it looked like it like absorbed light. Like it looked like a shadow walking. And it walks up and it's like bald and its arms reached all the way down to its knees. And its eyes were like round yellow orbs. Like it reflected kind of like how a coyote reflects, like when it catches the headlight, but it also had like glowing orbs for eyes. And the weirdest part about it is we like stop the car, it gets up, walks in front of our car. And the funniest part about it is it looked awkward. That's how it was like, I don't know if this is a ghost or an alien or I don't know what the hell this is, because it looked like it was just as like taken aback seeing us as we were it. So it like gets up and then it just is all and like looks at us and then it's just all and then it's just like walking across the road and like looking at us like this, and then it just like eventually walks to the other field and disappears. And it was so creepy because
that sounds pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was like nothing like I've ever seen. Like it,
right.
It did not seem like an animal, and the fact that it looked awkward was the weirdest part. Because you hear a lot of cryptid stories, and they're like kind of menacing. You know, it was not menacing. It was like actually kind of cute, where it's just like. And it's all walking and it's like and then like just walks across the road and then we're just like watching it, and then we like said nothing and we're just like sitting there, and then I was like, what the fuck was that? And then we just drove and we didn't talk about it for a year because we were so scared.
Wow, that's
because
wild.
like, who would believe us?
Oh yeah,
you know?
Right.
Like, I never believed in anything like that. I didn't even believe in aliens.
Right.
I didn't even believe in ghosts. And then this thing just pops up in front of me all awkwardly, like a glowing-eyed, weird creature. And the weirdest part about it, I would say, after all these years, is it was kind of cute.
Right.
Yeah, like, it was just like this little thing, and it was all awkward. And it's just like, going across the road, and I'm like, what was that?
And you never seen it again?
No, I was terrified. I couldn't sleep the whole night. I like went to bed and I was like, that thing was like walking towards where we live. Like there are things out there like that. And then it made me like question everything, where I'm like,
oh yeah, what
is real? What's out there in the universe? And I'm just like, but there are a lot of stories about weird things around those mountains. And I didn't even know that till after I saw that thing, and I started looking up because I was like, looking to see if anyone else had seen something like that. And yeah, there's a lot of really creepy stuff that goes on around those mountains. Like they're very haunted, and so who knows what it was? But he's going to be looking in your window tonight. Oh heck no! Don't shoot it. Up in Arizona. But it was funny because like the weirdest part about it is it was like kind of cute.
Right. Yeah.
Doesn't that make it much more like real in a way?
Yeah. Because you have kind of in your mind, like a feeling how things kind of go with those tales like that. Most of the time it's like, a terrifying experience where the thing's menacing and it's humongous and like, terrifying.
Yeah, like there's not many stories where the cryptid is awkward.
Yeah, yep, that it's just kind of weird.
It was so awkward too, and like I don't know what it was, but it wasn't human, and it was not like any animal I've ever seen. And that was terrifying.
Yeah. Our grandmother used to tell us about they thought it was a Bigfoot that they saw in when they're originally from Pennsylvania, and it was like a cave that our uncles when they were kids would go up in, and like they heard something, and like we're genuinely like really scared, and then like I wish we would have recorded her telling the story, or either of her uncles. They're all passed away now, and that's like they said it was a Bigfoot, and it would be like standing on top of the mountain, just like wailing, like screaming.
Yeah, I remember she'd always say it had like almost like a child voice screaming.
Oh God!
That's wild.
Yeah.
And she saw it.
Yeah. And our uncles, Barry and Gary.
Oh my God, that's actually really creepy. Why was it doing that?
I don't know. And they, like I said, the uncles went into the cave where they thought it lived, and I don't know if that was before or after.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Did they find anything in the cave?
Yeah, I believe they saw something, and then they got scared and ran out.
Yeah. They heard something and then took off. I think that's what Barry had said.
Yeah.
For reals?
Yeah. Seriously, yeah. Bob says Bigfoot are all over the place here in the Seattle area.
I want to hear the stories. You know, Bigfoot doesn't scare me that bad for some reason. I believe in it.
Dude. Yeah.
But it doesn't scare me.
Is there any cryptids you would like to see, either like that hasn't had a movie, or you would like to see like a really good movie from?
Definitely the Chupacabra.
That would be wild, yeah. I think the Jersey Devil would warrant a good good movie.
I would love.
There's not too many really good movies about any of like the well-known, except for I kind of think there are like several good Wendigo movies, but
yeah.
I think I have a weird story from
and by the way, just real quick, I don't want to interrupt you, but people keep telling me that the movie Exist, I think it's called, is like the best Bigfoot movie, but I've not seen it. So
I've heard good things about that one.
Is it a recent one or an old one?
Yeah, a few years ago.
I'm gonna write that down on my list.
Yeah.
Honorable mentions too, but Tara, what were you about to say?
Oh, I think I also have another creepy story, even though it's not as tangible as the first one. But I still think it was it was very creepy what happened. So you know how like a lot of cryptids, like the common thing about when you encounter it is you have like a sense of dread, right? Like, have you heard that from a lot of stories?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you have like a sense of dread or feel like you're being like hunted by something. Mm-hmm. So I was staying in this Airbnb in Sedona like literally 2 years ago. And I got up in the middle of the night. It was like up against the mountains, you know? So there was like all kinds of sewers and weird things. And I got up in the night to get some water. And when I was in the kitchen, I felt like something, like I've never felt this feeling in my whole life. Like I've been alive a long time and I've never felt this feeling like something was watching me. Ooh. Like I felt like the hair started standing up on my arms and on the back of my neck. And I was just like all of a sudden, like really scared. And I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but I'm like terrified for some reason. And so I went and shut all the curtains and blinds, and I made sure the door was locked. And then I went and laid down in bed. And I was just like laying there, and all of a sudden something started like scratching the window.
Oh.
And the window was up like 2 stories, and there was no tree outside of it. There was no storm going on. So if something was going to scratch it, there was like kind of a ledge, but it would have had to reach over pretty far to do it. And I just remember, I don't know if anyone else out there has had this experience or anything, but I just remember feeling this sense of terror and dread unlike anything I've ever felt in my life. Where it's like, oh my gosh, like whatever it is out there, I don't want to see it. Because if I see it, it'll know I see it, and then I'm fucked. So I like was just sitting there looking, and I'm like I wanted to like open the window so bad to see what was tapping on the window and scratching at it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd never got the courage to do it because I was just so afraid if I saw what it was that something would happen. But that was weird. Like there was something. There was no storm outside. There was no tree outside the window. Like what was tapping and scratching on the window 2 stories up? Isn't that weird?
Yeah,
that's
Like,
weird.
and,
Yeah.
like, why would I feel so terrified for no reason at all? I was having a great time. I was like partying it up, going and hang out with all the hippies and eating brunch. Like it was not one of those trips. And then that just like happened. And I was like, I've heard that happens a lot with people who encounter the rake or like pill crawlers, you know, that they feed off fear a lot.
Perfect Storm says you got to wave your arms to scare it off.
Oh, I wish I was too scared to scare it off.
Speaking of being scared, Chobo, what's up?
Yo.
Hi, Anthony.
Hey, my birthday next week.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank
I've been
you.
counting down to this birthday for like 5 months now.
Yeah. I'm doing good and everything. I can't believe we lost a lot of people this week.
Can't either.
It's true.
Peter Cullen,
Dolly Parton,
Tim Burton. Tim Curry. Excuse me.
Curry, yeah.
Yeah.
Horror legend Tim Curry, just a sweet transvestite from transsexual.
Yeah, watching all the show. I used to watch that. I'm getting ready for a fun weekend. I'm going to the Yankee game Saturday. Sunday, I'm going to Legend of the White Dragon.
Sweet. Right. Sounds good. Have you ever had a cryptid experience?
Yes, I have many experiences. In 1993, there was this guy named Cropsy, where he had a hook and a one eye and everything, and it's scary. I heard Camp Mythos, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How old were you in '93? You must have.
I was 9, almost 10.
All right. Wow. Okay.
And you saw it?
Almost did. And the story is that he drowned and everything. It was scary.
Yeah.
Terrified for a 9-year-old.
Yeah. Let's stay away from
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
That was, let's keep in mind that this is 33 years ago. I went to my first sleepaway camp. Yeah.
Was Melissa Rose there?
I wish. You know, I watched Sleepaway Camp during the pandemic. You know, they're making another remake.
Oh, really? Really? I don't know. I don't know
Kenan Thompson
it's really kind of all about the ending, to be honest.
We'll do a good job of that. But he's also developing the Macho Man biopic.
Oh, wow. All right.
Nice.
Yeah. Macho
Starring
Man.
me, I hope.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. What a week we had.
Yeah. Favorite Tim Curry role, Troy?
The Butler and Clue.
Okay.
In that one.
Good choice.
My favorite Tim Curry role is Mr. Hector in Home Alone 2.
All right. Justin, do you
One
have
of my favorite ones too.
Tim Curry?
Yeah, it's my favorite would have to be the Lord of Darkness from Legend.
Nice. Yeah, great devil.
Storage.
Same, Justin. Same.
Hell yeah.
Nice to meet
I'm
you,
gonna
Justin.
I'm gonna go Frankenfurter.
Nice. Nothing wrong.
Nice.
Yeah, Pennywise is pretty great too. How about yours, Ludite?
It.
Yeah, Ludite. All right, yeah, Pennywise.
Yeah, he's tremendous in that too.
I can't believe I woke up in the news this morning that Peter Cullen died. I said, "Are you joking me?"
Who's that? From the voice of Optimus
Prime. I used to come home and watch it at 3:00 in school after school.
I interviewed somebody from Transformers. I think it was.
He said that do your homework and then you can watch Transformers.
Transformers. More than meets.
I just watched the Transformers movie in honor of his memory.
Oh, really? All right. They
Yeah, I
say
have
a
a-
naughty
Your
word in
homework
that
as well?
movie.
So yeah. And I just lost my friend Vinny from Sci-Fi Theater.
Oh, that's too bad.
Vinny was suffering
Sorry to hear
through health. He was suffering from cancer.
Oh, never good.
Aw.
Rest in peace, Vinny.
It's been like a difficult week for me, but on the brighter side, I saw Lanterns.
Oh, cool.
Lanterns was awesome. But I'm not going to give away
Liked it too.
episode 2, Sinestro. Older Sinestro.
No, all right.
And it's going to be a fun weekend for me.
I've been liking that, and Strange New Worlds has been really good too. If there's any like Trekkie people.
Yeah. Are you guys ready for spooky season, Halloween?
Of
course.
Ready for that.
Yeah, I'm going to dress up either V or Joker. Debating.
I have to. So everyone knows the annual Nasty Neal goes to this annual Halloween 12-hour horror movie marathon, midnight till noon the next day. There's always some theme. He's a little let down this year. He's not sure he's going to go because the theme is mummies.
Mummies, nice.
And Nasty Neal is not a big fan of mummy movies.
Neither.
Like the mummy looks cool in the old Boris Karloff movie.
I love Boris Karloff. I love the Brendan
Barely
Fraser
in the movie.
movies.
It's a pretty dull film. Look, I love Universal monster movies. I'm not going to trash them. It's not the most exciting film.
But you know that Brendan Fraser is coming back to do Mummy 3.
Fuck the mummy, Brendan Fraser mummy movie. I'm not watching that.
You
bullshit.
hate it?
Yeah, I think besides like the Universal and the first Hammer one with Lee.
I love Hammer. I love anything with Hammer. I've been watching Seth Gooley. I've been watching a lot of stuff. A lot of horror related content. I've been watching Little Monsters last night. I've been
trying to think. I think the coolest mummy in movies from the Dark Side.
Little
Tales
Monsters,
from
I
the
remember
Dark
that
Side.
I love Tales from the Dark Side. Trying to get the VHS towards that.
That one's so great. Steve Buscemi is like back to life. The mummy.
Yeah.
Anyone see the new Insidious yet?
No, I have not. I'm planning on going to see Legend of the White Dragon this weekend.
We know, but I would recommend Buddy to everyone.
Buddy
was
great.
I want to see Camp Miasma. Oh, Colony. I want to see that. That comes out soon.
What's that one? Is that the?
It's an
Korean
Asian,
one?
Korean
nice.
zombie movie. Looks really cool.
Yeah, that one looks great.
Where'd he go?
No,
He just disappears into the night. Always.
I think he might be a cryptid.
Is.
Chabot just appears and disappears.
Fortnite.
As he pleases.
Yep. They seek him here. They seek him there.
Ooh,
we sure they seek him?
They don't really seek him anywhere. But,
A 24-hour horror. Well,
yes, we should do it.
we probably can't do it here on YouTube. You know what? If we did it here on YouTube, it would have to be. And there are people who have. I need to get back into this because people have agreed to let us show some of their movies on here. Maybe we could do that. You would be independent.
Hell yeah.
Horror movies.
Yeah, we should do it. 24-hour without your head.
Without your head.
Stuff. I could do like a bunch of costume changes.
Oh,
and
nice.
Take naps on camera and that would be fun.
I might be able to drop a film myself.
Ooh.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Yeah, we can have different guests pop in and out.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I would so love it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Can we pinky swear we're going to do this?
All right. Well, we will work on it. 24 hours.
Yeah, tell Neal to get on it, Steve.
Pinky swear. You got to lock it.
All right.
That's how you lock a pinky promise.
My pinkies are powerful.
Be strong.
The pinky.
Bob 942. What's up?
Oh,
Good
hi,
evening.
Bob.
Hello,
Yeah.
panel.
I've never seen you before.
Oh, I'm been on YouTube long time. Yeah, but what do you want to hear? My paranormal stuff or Bigfoot?
Bigfoot.
For this
Bigfoot.
particular show.
Okay, for Bigfoot.
Yeah.
All right. I live in Washington State, and that's kind of where there's a hell of a lot of them up there, guys. Believe me. In the Cascade Mountains and the surrounding areas, there's a lot of them, man. And one of the first encounters I had was before I went in the Air Force, and was like 1983 or 84. We were all sitting around a campfire in our usual camp spot. I mean, this is not a park. This is not it's up in the Cascade Mountains down into logging roads. And we were all woodsmen, including our girlfriends. Rugged chicks. They were good girls. I miss them. But we're sitting around the campfire, hanging out, drinking Rainier beer, partying, And I remember as the sun is going down, I could see something in the trees. It had a body mass about the size of a small dog, but it was bouncing between the trees, bounce, and I'm like, I don't know what it is, but I got my girlfriend with me. I'm paying more attention to her, etc. Frying fish over the open fire, all that stuff. And it was at sunset was when I saw that one, but I didn't know what it was. I knew about Bigfoot, but I didn't. Okay, that's in California, the Freeman video or whatever. So okay, we're all kind of settling in. I'm sitting on a log with my girlfriend to my right, my best friend, and my girlfriend's sister was across the fire from us, right there. And I remember I got my arm behind her and my hand sitting on the log, and I felt something touch me a couple of times on my hand, on the back of my hand. And those little red digger chipmunks, they're out there, they're everywhere. So I'm assuming that's what's doing it, because it was kind of hairy. Mm-hmm. So no big deal, just wave my hand, get out of here. And next thing I know, I see pine cones landing in the same spot in front of us, 2 or 3 of them. They were, 2 or 3 minutes later, same spot. And I said to Amber, my girlfriend, I said, "Are you seeing this? Anybody seeing this?" Another one would come land in the same spot. It's like, what the hell, man? We're under the trees. There's a million ways that you can say to yourself that nothing is odd. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And okay, so I'm sitting there, and I remember still something's touching my hand behind my girlfriend's back. And I turn around, and in the very, very end of the daylight, I see 2 gorillas sitting on their haunches, a massive one and a smaller one behind us, probably 10 yards behind us. That's what it looks like to me, is like gorillas. It's like, and more pine cones are coming and landing in the same spot. And something touched my hand again, and I look at my girlfriend, and I look behind her, and no shit, guys, there was a chimpanzee. It looked like a chimpanzee to me, squatting down behind her, looking at me, and it smiled when I looked at it. Oh, okay. And I said to my best friend across the fire pit, I said, "Dude, I just saw a freaking chimpanzee." And he goes, "Oh man, you're high. There's no chimpanzees out here." And I go,
"Oh shit,
I know, but dude, I just saw something." And okay, and he's kind of on alarm because he knows I know the woods and I know what I'm talking about. So he stiffens up a bit. And all of a sudden, my girlfriend screams and jumps over the fire and lands on her sister's lap. Scream, my God, something just touched me. And then that's when my best friend picked up my 30-30 Winchester. Oh, and he opened fire in that area because at the area where it was behind me, where the looked like the mom and the dad were behind me, and he just emptied all 7 rounds into that area. And that was the last we saw or heard from him again.
So they were just like messing with you, kind of, you think?
I think they're teaching their youngster how to mess with people. See the capabilities of people, because we can't see in the dark, and the kid knows that. We don't move very fast. We're slow. We're stupid to begin with. We really are. And I think that it was a lesson that the parents were teaching to their kid. So we checked the area where he raked it with gunfire. No blood, no hair, nothing. Events over. Years and years later, I didn't have another encounter for many years. But I remember when it just about the time sun went down to the north of us, I kept hearing it sounded like somebody taking a hammer and pounding on a sheet of plywood. Pop, pop, pop. I've heard that before, and I never thought much of it. And then all of that started. I've got a lot of Bigfoot stories because I used to go with a group out there in the Cascades. On my channel is the Bumping Lake Trackway. That was the most concrete proof that I ever had of Sasquatch out there. I was with the Barb and Gabby group out there, and they're real, guys. They're real. They're very real. But the scariest encounter I ever had with them was because that whole thing that I went through with my friends. I joined the Air Force. 4 years later, I came back home, and it's out of my mind. It's not even in my mind at all. But okay, years later, I got married. I had 2 sons, and I decided to take them camping, just us. And I mean, I'm divorced. I'm paying child support. I can't take them to a national park. We're out in the woods, in the deep woods, just the 3 of us. And this was the most terrifying event I'd ever went through with those guys. Was I cooked dinner for the boys, and they were old enough to have their own pump shotguns, and I was introducing them to being in the woods and not in a campground, out in the wilderness, And we started hearing after dark. We just got done eating, and we started hearing the sound like dogs barking. But it wasn't dogs. They sound like it, but they were not dogs. They sounded like coyotes, but they were not coyotes. You could tell that there's a little bit of difference. You can tell, dude, these guys can imitate voices, all kinds of stuff. And we started hearing wood knocking, and it was coming from the north from us, down the logging road towards us. Wood knocking and howling and the screaming that was going on. And I found out later that it was September, and according to experts, that's breeding season. That's when groups of them will come together, mate up, and select a wife, husband, whatever. That's why they were all gathering up together. So I'm just sitting. I mean, we're out in the middle of nowhere, guys, with just me and my 2 kids, all by ourselves. And I look off in the brush line, in the tree line, and I started seeing white eyes, different heights. They were like children and adults, and I mean really big adults. These things were like 8 feet off the air.
Like the males?
Looking, huh?
There's like the males and the females and the children.
Right.
Thing.
Yeah, and there were some kids around too. And they're standing in the tree line looking at us, and it wasn't very far away, maybe 30 yards away, if that. And they're looking at us. And I said, guys, get your guns. Because I don't know what the hell this is, because I forgot all about that experience years ago, all that stuff. And so we're sitting around with our backs to a cliff and with the fires in front of us. And we're watching the tree line, and my sons knew that wasn't right, what we're looking at. And they started screaming at us. Screaming, guys. I mean, and you imagine a pair of lungs that are 3 times the size of mine screaming at all 3 of us. And my sons go, "Can we shoot? Can we shoot?" I said, "Dude, don't shoot at anything unless you know the target." Because like I was training them, you're responsible for that bullet from cradle to grave. If that's a person or something else out there, you're going to get locked up. You know, so we just sat there with our shotguns for hours while they're screaming at us and screaming. Oh, fucking scared to shitless, man. I mean, I'm not kidding you. Hair on the back of my neck. Every.
So did they eventually just stop or what?
Yeah, they did, because down in the valley behind us, there was another group, and they were barking like dogs and pounding on trees. And and then suddenly that whole group that was terrorizing us just left, and they went down the logging road, and I could hear them screaming all the way down the logging road to go into the valley to meet with that other group. Down it was by the Nisqually River up in the Cascade Mountains.
Oh.
I grew up by the Cascade Mountains.
Did you? Yeah, you probably have had encounters with them then. If you go in the mountains, I guarantee you've seen them, because the best way to interact with them is you let them find you. Go out there in the woods somewhere and sit down, have a sandwich, have a cup of coffee, whatever you're going to do, chillax. And if they want to, they'll come and find you. And let me tell you the truth, if you think you saw something, then you did. Because they're sneaky, man. These guys are masters at camouflage and silence. It's just scary, man. But what they will often do to let you know that you're in their territory is they'll start throwing rocks. Mm-hmm. Because from what I've noticed, I followed these guys around. I had one group that I dealt with almost every weekend, and by the Puyallup River, and that's how they let me, because I'm seeing tree structures that just ain't right, you know. And I got this feeling up the back of my neck, this terror feeling. You'll trust your gut when something's not right. And oh my God. So I didn't know what it was, but as soon as I started seeing some of the stick structures, I went, okay, there's a family of them living here somewhere.
Yeah.
And me and my sons began what they call doing gift exchange with them. You can the oddest, they like white rocks and white feathers. They'll leave you a white feather on a stump. So where they know you frequent, they'll leave you a present, and it's courtesy to leave them something in return. But the oddest thing they ever left me was it was a quarter. They left me a coin once. Or like they picked it up somewhere.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And they put it on the same exchange stump that we had out there. But
that's pretty wild.
I interacted with that family for years, and I'm in a machine shop. That's my shop. My garage is a machine shop. I can make almost anything, you know. And so I took some PVC pipe one day for an experiment, and I took a couple of caps and drilled some holes into this PVC and filled it with salted peanuts in the shell. They love those. Oh, they are irresistible to a Sasquatch. They love them, man. So I got some PVC pipe, and I had a threaded end on it, and I made a T-handle. I welded some steel together and put it through the bottom and threaded it in there, and I painted it camouflage, and hung it up in the trees not too far from where our gift exchange area was at. I came back a week later. They had unthreaded that, took all the peanuts out. There was not one peanut left on the ground, nothing. They picked up every bit of it, and then they put the cap back on. It's like, dude, they can open doors, man.
Aww.
These things are smart. They're extremely intelligent. Yeah.
Do you think they're as smart as chimpanzees or smarter?
Smarter. I think they're smarter. I would say we're high. Us humans are higher than they are, but that's only within our realm. Out there in the woods, oh, we die and they survive. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that they're just like an undiscovered like species?
Yes, and I also have mixed feelings about it because of the stink, the smell. Dude, you will gag. You'll know that they're nearby because you will smell them. And they really stink, man. They smell like moldy goat, moldy dog, rubbed down with shit and covered and wet, and that's what these things smell like. So, okay, I think that they're an undiscovered or primates, or it's a demonic, or it's possibly demonic, because they can. If it's not a primate, then these things are demonic because they can impersonate our voices. I've heard them impersonate like dirt bikes, chainsaws, different things like that. Things that they hear out in the woods, they can impersonate it because they have lips and tongues like we do. You know.
Well, it makes sense if they did that because there's birds that do that.
Sure.
You know, so it makes sense if there was something out there that was like really good at camouflaging, like the thing I saw, you know, where I was like, oh, if this shadow thing really exists, which I saw in front of my own eyes, it would be so hard to detect because it could just blend into the shadows. And if there's these Bigfoot or Sasquatch creatures, like they must be like, there's been so many accounts, and like your account is, I believe you, you know, like, it must be that they are very good at hiding from us.
Extremely well. I've got on a zip drive upstairs somewhere of when I was out with my sons and another YouTuber years ago into his research area, and our eyes cannot see them. Our cameras can see them. And the oddest thing about, I mean, these guys were close around us, and it was September, and it was breeding season, and now there's me, three other male sons, and my friend. So there's, you know, more males in their area, and you know, competition, or that's kind of what I assume it was. So they were coming up, checking us out, you know, stay away from our girls kind of a thing, you know. But I got one where it's on a zip drive, like I said. It was close. I mean, guys, it was close to us. And I turned and faced the camera to my oldest son, and he goes, we're hearing them, because a lot of times they'll distract you with noises over here, while the others will move around you that side. We were used to their tactics, you know. So my oldest son was to my right, and I looked, had the camera, and he said, "Do you remember last time, Dad?" I said, "Yeah, I remember." You know, I had my camera completely camouflaged. I had it look like a piece of firewood. And like I said, I'm in a machine shop. I can make anything, right? A lathe and milling machine and all that stuff. I can fabricate anything, you know. But then I turned it looked like a piece of firewood with a handle, so I turned to my left. and there was one of them right there, looking over a log. And when my eyes and the camera went towards him, he went like this and he cast his eyes down. But you could kind of see shallow area where his eyes were set into his skull for a second. And then, I panned over this way and I panned back over there, and I could really see him up close. It was, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know what, but it was right there, but it looked like it had energy field around it, sort of. Now, I also have a theory on their camouflage. Okay, you figure, how a cat can raise its hair, stick its hair straight out, right?
Yeah.
I think that they can too. And I remember a YouTuber in California, I think, she found a big tuft of hair from one of them. And she laid it down on a white sheet of paper, and she turned that big bundle of hair in different directions with light on it. And each direction that hair turned, it went from green to brown to gray. So I'm guessing that they're able to stick their hair out like a cat, and that will change the way that the light hits it. They can blend in with colors even better than they normally do.
Yeah,
Makes
that's
sense.
a theory.
That totally makes sense, because how would they be able to hide from humans all these hundreds of thousands of years? It's like they must have some sort of camouflage or survival thing. Like, obviously they realize that we're tough.
Yeah.
They're not just running out attacking. That would show that they recognize humans as like something formidable.
Now they're an incredible species. I'm mixed on demonic and primate. I know I don't tell these stories very often because I get a lot of crap about it, but I'm not making shit up. I'm just, here I am. It's just there's a little, the Bumping Lake Trackway is on my channel.
So what's your channel, Bob?
Bob 942.
Okay,
Can I share it? I'll find that video on my channel. Can I share it out on this?
Yeah. We're gonna wrap up here, but then we'll share it. We'll share it out for you, though.
I believe you, Bob.
Yep.
Oh yeah, man. Great story.
I do. I believe you. I think there's a lot of there's like undiscovered life. That's like nothing that we know about, and maybe they're different than what we're used to.
Yep.
But why would everybody lie? And why would everyone have similar experiences? Just saying.
Yeah, I agree.
For hundreds of years. There's something out there.
This was can I share it on the live here, Bumping Lake Trackway?
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Share screen. I should be able to pop that.
I'll go over here. This was a film from 10 years ago. Bumping Lake. This Bumping Lake is a very high up in the Cascades, and I was with the Barb and Gabby group. Just check it out.
Barb over there, she's already measured them, and if you look, they're different sizes of prints. It looks like
this was extremely early in the morning, and it was a freezing night. No human beings are going to be walking around barefoot, dude. It just ain't going to happen. So here we go.
Three. 1, 2, and 3, all walking in the same direction at the same time. Probably some group of young ones out running around. Well, trackway 1, 2, and 3. If you look how their feet are placed, they're in line with each other. They're not side by side like humans. These are definitely Bigfoot. Very cool. Very, 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 very cool. Look how tiny that footprint is.
It was a family.
That's all right. Okay.
Searching for frogs along the lakeside.
I used to go
Early
frog
morning.
hunting out there as a kid. in
The
those
Bumping Lake? Did you really? Oh man. Yeah, that's what they're looking for
There is
too.
no way that there's going to be children walking barefoot.
And they seem kind of heavy too, based off their footprints.
Four of them?
Yep.
Yeah, you can see you can see clearly here there's a trackway of three of them just side by side, right alongside of each other, walking.
They had
Wow.
a very young one with them too. And you can see where they would put the baby down on the ground.
Yeah, there's humans.
Because they were carrying it most of the time.
Wow.
Okay.
Perfect Storm wants to know, how big are the footprints?
God, like 9 and 10 inches, something like that. I think we'll put some measurements out there.
There's no comparison.
None whatsoever. No.
See where you have the arches and things like that. It's totally different.
That's human.
And there's there's the ball of my foot, and there's barely my toes.
Yeah.
Somebody get some steel.
No, let me get some light here. If I can see this.
There's Barb Shoop. Look at her. Big smile, her hands covered in footprint plaster. Yeah, see Barb in casting here.
Oh my God. Now it's getting kind of murky. Here's some real little ones. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look how,
Watch.
I got to take a picture of
This
this.
guy's tiny. He's
Tarsal.
tiny.
Look how big the toe is compared to the foot. A
And the-
gigantic toe.
The footprints are in straight line.
And this digs down.
Isn't
Oh,
that
yeah.
cool?
Yeah, I see it.
Barb, you're
Another bag of casting material, but I'm gonna. I think I've got at least a couple of every size.
I don't know. I'll just go a little bit fast forward just a little bit. But
little tiny guy.
I mean, look at this. Literally, look at this.
Yeah, like what three people would just be walking out there barefoot like that? Like, that's weird.
three adults, and one of them was a baby. One of them was a little
Very,
tiny
very,
guy
very
that was
cool.
didn't leave too many footprints because I think
I am
mom was probably
so
carrying the baby.
Do you think there's so many out there up
Yeah.
in the Northwest because of all the woods?
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah, yeah. And there's plenty of fish. There's lots of plants for them to eat. But we followed that trackway from that tree line, and they walked along the edge of the lake, probably looking for frogs, to grab them and eat them in early morning. But
I did as many as I could. I knew there was
Holy
more
Mhm.
Oh, those are awesome.
Aren't they though?
Wow.
well, you get the idea. I'll just
You
go ahead.
said that their eyes were like glowing white.
Yeah, at nighttime. It might have been a reflection from our lantern or something like that. But it was the weirdest thing, though. That was at when they came out to our camp, and they would turn their head and look at each other. You could see by the light reflection they're looking at each other, and I think they were talking to each other a little bit. And then, that
And
it was so weird though. That one group that found us, they were heading down towards the valley behind us. They encountered us and they stopped and they messed with us up for a while, and then they broke away and went down and met that other group down in the valley by the town of Elby, Washington.
Do you think they were just curious about you?
Yes. Yep. Plus, once again, there's 3 males right there. Me, my 2 sons. It's breeding season, and the guys are going to check us out. Are you going to go chasing our girls? Get out of here. Get out of here. We want to get with these women. I think in that way, they're kind of like us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just a brief pause. I do have to bounce myself.
All right. Yeah, we're going to wrap up the show. But thanks, Justin, for always joining us.
No worries.
Justin.
No worries. Thanks for having me. See you guys soon.
All
right.
Peace out.
Bring you down.
And, Bob, people could check you out at Bob942.
Yep.
Bob, I'm going to follow your stuff, and I actually would like to hear more of your stories, to be honest.
No, I've got some more Bigfoot stories, and I've got some paranormal stories too.
All right, we'll do a paranormal show.
Hear them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing. That
Thanks for
is
sharing,
so
yeah.
cool. That's so cool.
Where can
Yeah.
people follow you, Justin?
You can follow me on Justin B-Head Horror Filmmaker on Instagram, Justin Bernard Head on Facebook, and you can follow Slasher Films Official on YouTube.
Sweet. All right. Thanks, Justin.
No
Good to see
worries. Catch you guys later. Good to see you.
That's my channel in the side chat.
Cool.
Now it's just us, Bob, and Michael.
Okay.
Michael, do you
Hello,
have
hi.
cryptid
Hey,
stories?
Michael. Yeah. Do you have any
Yeah,
experience?
when I was a little kid, I was always afraid of vampires, and I used to be afraid too of like alien abductions, seeing those documentaries. And in 1995, I went on a vacation with my mom to Mexico, and they had the chupacabra on the news, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Because my mom used to tell me, you know, if monsters were real and monster attacks, you see them on the news, right? So then it was kind of surreal to turn on the news, and then they're talking about like vampires and monsters and aliens and stuff. And they showed like the farm animals with a little hole in their neck, and they would cut them. There were a lot of them. There were like 25 or 30 of them, and the farmer would go, in Mexico too. They show a lot of graphic stuff on the news that they never show here. And he would like cut them open, and all the organs were missing. I always remember how crazy that was.
Be right back, guys, when I get a coffee.
All right.
All right. See you soon.
That really scared me.
Yeah, that's.
I was a
nuts.
little kid.
Yeah.
That's pretty scary.
Mhm.
What do you think was going on?
I don't know. I think they were real, but I don't know what they are though. But because how would you explain it that there was just a little hole in the neck of like the goats and the stuff, and then when they cut them open, all the organs are gone. It was really crazy.
Someone said you have a witch on. Who's the witch?
And I think Ludite.
I think Ludite. Yeah, I think Ludite's the witch.
Ludite, do you have an experience? That's really wild, Michael.
Yeah, about this guy
Yeah.
that pulled in the doctors and they falls asleep. I'm really sorry, guys.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I was on Facebook.
The goat
finding-
suckers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love goat sucker. You chupacabra.
Anything in your adult life, Michael?
Well, there was another time in the late 90s. Me and my mom were driving in Yuma, Arizona on the 8 West freeway, and we saw a bright light flash across the sky. And I think it was a UFO because it was like really, really bright, but it was just for like a second.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that was pretty
There's a lot of
crazy.
UFOs in Arizona. A lot.
Yeah.
I never used to believe in aliens. I never believed in ghosts. I never believed in cryptids until I experienced each one of those things. And it's like,
Right.
okay, like logic can't explain what I experienced.
Mhm.
You know, like I'm not lying. I'm not trying to get attention. I'm just like, no, this thing freaking happened. What the frig? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, you have to see, Tara,
the road.
if you can find anything similar to what you saw.
Think
Yes.
about all the creatures that have been on the planet over the years.
Right, right.
Yeah, like things that are really good at camouflaging against people, you know? Like they're really good at hiding from us. And as cameras come out and as civilization expands into more, you know, isolated areas. Hi, Dave.
Wow, Dave
You know,
Deadman.
of course we're gonna see more stuff. Like, does it not make sense?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I need to go pretty soon because I've been up since very early. But I had a fun time tonight. It's been
dare
a
you.
great show. Hey, I'm sorry, Tara.
I'm just kidding.
And next month we're gonna start doing a show about sleazy New York films, and we're gonna we've got someone from Basket Case of Kevin Van Hentenrich coming on. We've got Frank Farrell from oh my god, what's the name of the movie? Oh, I gotta look it up real quick. It was what's the movie where the people melt? Tara, you're a big fan of it.
Body melt?
No.
Oh yeah,
we
body
did-
melt.
No.
The one where people melt?
Yeah, in New York. The homeless people.
Oh,
Street trash. Street trash.
Street trash. Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
is. Yeah.
So that'll be cool.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna lie. Every little noise now is going to make me extremely paranoid tonight. Like, I'm scared now.
Well, wait till you hear some of my paranormal stories. Yeah, you should be afraid of noises. You should be.
Okay, so Bob,
Mhm.
I think we should have a paranormal show, and you should come on and tell some of your paranormal stories.
Sure. Well, let me go ahead and follow you guys around here.
All right.
you're
Yeah,
a
we'll
good
do that
storyteller.
sometime in the near future. Yeah.
But also, you have like really legitimate experiences. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we just live in
Okay.
this kind of undiscovered land in a way, you know, where who knows what's out here? Who knows?
Yeah.
All right. So
Things
hit
that
the like
go
button.
bump in the
Exactly.
things that go bump in the night are not always friendly.
That's scary.
So we'll be back next week. There'll be some interviews that pop up before then. So subscribe, like, become a member if you want to help support the channel. And until next time, this is Steve.
This is Tara Hutchison.
This is Without
Eeyore.
Head.
Thank you everyone for joining.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Bob
guys.
and Michael, for your story.
Yeah, nice to
and good to
nice
see
to
you.
meet
thank
Bob.
you.
Yeah. Nice to
I'm
meet you,
scared
Bob.
of Bigfoot now.
Nice to meet you too.